what was that process like? The trial and error in creating a fit that you wanted to sell to people.
You want to hear the honest opinion, or you want to hear the thing I tell everybody?
I
Both?
want to hear the honest opinion.
Okay, so for starters, whew, this took too much time. I thought low-key slapping stuff on a shirt is easy. I thought this was the easiest thing known to man. I was wrong. I was so wrong. So the hoodies, surprisingly, the hoodies were the easier part. This was the hard part. So for the hoodies, what I had to do was first I had to get a blank. Like a blank, completely blank hoodie. I had to buy it and size it up to myself. And I had to figure out what type of effect did I want to do. Did I want to do oversized? Did I want to do compact? Those are the two things at first. Then on top of that, I had to make sure that the hoodie fit correct to size. Now the problem with that is that if you make it big enough, it'll work, but there's also the problem of it being too big. So that was the first problem with the first batch of hoodies that I made. Or actually the second set. The first batch was fine, but it was too tight. It was like a little, not too tight, but it's like, it fits the same size as like a sweater. It was nice, it was comfy, it was warm, everybody liked it. But everybody was like, can we get oversized? And I was like, oh, that's great. So oversized was next. After that, I put an order in. But the problem was I messed up on the sizes and they were like a little bigger. But they still came out really nice. But the problem is, the first sample, it came out good, but it didn't have words on the front. The second sample came out nice, but it didn't have puff printing on the back. And then the third sample had all three. You want to know how long it took to actually make all of that? I want you to guess.
I want to say 5 months.
Close. 7.
Jeez.
Because it took time to actually, the first real success was the brown. Everybody loves brown. And then next season, I'm going to do, now that I know the process, I can do the green and black. But I also got some new colors like pink. Like I want to do a breast cancer and a nice white, or like an orange for autism. Like they have like different foundations and stuff. But the harder part was making these. So, well, my friend Vincent, he gave me a heat press. He paid me I paid him for like a really small fee to do it. And then pressing these things was the hardest part because not only did I have to make it work, but I had to make sure they stick because there's a possibility I had to proof it. I had to get a cry cut and actually like iron over it. And not only that, my basement does have heat, but this is all going down like while the summer is ending. So it's like 90 degrees. I'm doing this without a shirt. I'm just like,
yeah.
But the final product came out kind of nice. It sold fairly well, but it didn't sell out as fast as I thought it would. But in the meantime, the ad for it came out beautiful. I had a great time. Whew. These things took like 4 weeks to make just on my own.
Jeez. Yeah. Thanks for watching the Cool Hand Podcast. Please like, share, and subscribe. You can also watch and listen to the Cool Hand Podcast on Spotify. Easy.